The NFT gaming space has taken the world by storm. In the likes of Axie Infinity, there are many games which are upcoming in the next year and I feel have great potential to take some market share away from Axie Infinity. In this video, I'm going to be covering my top 3 favorite upcoming NFT games. That being said, I feel like we can just get right into it. Thank you everybody that's been supporting my channel since the start. My new name is now Classy, and let's get into it. The first game I wanted to cover today is CryptoRaiders. This is a game that reminds me a lot about Axie when I first started. Now, I only played for a few months, but this really reminisces what I thought of to be Axie Infinity in its infancy. So CryptoRaiders is a utility-based NFT RPG game. They have a finite amount of NFT characters, which obviously provides value to those characters. Now, it's kind of like Axie Infinity in which they'll have breeding mechanics, but of course, you know, these things, they have value, and it's not really what the goal of the team is. It's not like Axie Infinity where everything is infinite. At the moment, everything is recruitment events, and you cannot recruit anymore other than that. Now, looking at the roadmap, so they've got group rating here, and they've got first dungeon release, and then you got launch. They've got all these things, and they have already met that up. Now, group rating, they have a lot of hype around this. They actually, unlike some games, they like to put, you know, all of their information out there. They've got their announcements. They have everything. They have leaks, which don't cause any crazy movement. And I feel like these are necessary things to inform players on what is going on in their game. I like the clarity, I like how honest the devs are, and I like what they're doing for this game. Now, it's very early, and it is an auto battle system, like I have said. So, Axie Infinity had started off similar to this, in which they had an auto battle system. This is pretty much, you do the same thing, you go into a raid, and it's auto battle, but the developers have said that the code is also made in a way in which if they wanted to later down the line release manual combat, that they can. Now, there are a lot of things that they're working on as well. I mean, there's fishing, and there are so many other mini games. And on top of that, right now, they're actually doing a Raider Staker giveaway for people that are holding Raider token. It's like some NFT giveaway. So a lot of exciting things going on with this project. I feel like it's one of those projects that has launched, but has a lot of features which are still upcoming at the end of the day. With tokenomics, they have scarcity tokens, they have Raider. It's the same thing as AXS, very similar. It has pretty much a scarcity and kind of like the governance-esque token of the game. And we also have RM, which you can compare to SLP. It's going to be used in the future. If you guys did not know, they actually have an auction house planned to be implemented this year. As for my second NFT game that I would recommend for people that are looking for upcoming games, I have Guild of Guardians. Now, it says, turn your gaming passion into NFTs. So what this means is that they had their initial sale, and pretty much everything afterward is completely player-driven. This game is completely free to play. This is one of the only free-to-play games that aren't the whole and no NFT, no play. It's not like Axie Infinity. These guys have real free-to-play mechanics. It's going to be a mobile game, and this game looks incredible. I mean, if we just go here to pre-alpha and we look at a lot of the NFT projects that are out there right now, nothing compares. It's not even close, and their tokenomics, they don't really have that because you earn items in the game, your heroes, your items, and you could sell these things in the auction house. I think that this game is incredible because it already has over 120,000 people interested in the game. I mean, it's got like 4K Discord members. It has a lot of things going for it, and I feel like the hype is definitely going to drive it into 2022 very strong. Looking at the roadmap, I mean, they've done everything so far. The game is projected to have full release by Q2 of 2023. Now, that's a long time from now, but what they do have is the alpha version, which should be coming out by next year, Q2. So I think that that isn't that far away, and by that time, we will see how everything develops in the NFT space, but I am still very hyped and glad to have the opportunity to play a free-to-play NFT game. Now, the final game I want to cover is probably the game that may take the longest to develop. Now, this is Illuvium. Now, Illuvium, it kind of reminds me like Dota 2 Auto Chess for anybody that knows what that is. Whereas you have, you know, your one side with your NFTs that you pick, and then the other guy has his NFTs on the other side that he picks as well. And what they do is they battle each other, but people can spectate, and they can bet on who they think will win. So I think this is a very fascinating concept because it reminds me a little bit about like gambling, whereas you try to pick the winner of the tennis match or whatever soccer game is going on, but it's more of an NFT aspect version. Not really sure how they're going to balance this, so it's going to be very interesting to see. But this game, it looks like a AAA game, and that's kind of the reason I'm the most hyped, because I feel like by 2022, these games in the blockchain are going to get real. AAA games are going to be seen worldwide, and Axie Infinity's little cartoony graphics are going to be nothing compared to Illuvium. Just looking at some alpha gameplay, I mean, it's nothing too crazy, but just to get a stare or a glance at what it'll look like, this is what you should kind of be expecting. Of course, it's going to be a more fleshed out version, but just looking at it, this looks like a really good game. Like, it looks very good. So tokenomics wise, they have ILV. That's their governance token, and they have like Illuminati Council or something like that. But they pretty much encourage people to hold the ILV token for staking. Now, I think I'm definitely going to be taking a closer look at this when it comes out, and that's pretty much going to be all of the NFT games that I wanted to cover today. Those are the top 3 NFT games that I'm really hyped to cover. Now, I just want to thank everybody for supporting me on my transition to Classy. I know that a lot of people may not agree with what I did, but I feel like it was just right. And with that being said, you know, it's all about being happy and moving on to the next thing that makes you happy as a person. My name is Classy, and thank you for watching my video. Stay safe, stay classy, and I'll see you on the next one.